Hello class 12th. Today we are going to start with a new chapter, that is tools of financial analysis. Right? So tools of financial analysis से हम क्या समझते हैं? सबसे पहले तो what we have understood. क्या हमें समझ में आता है? So see, we know what are the financial statement, right? What are the financial statement? Why we prepare financial statement? To know the financial position of the business, right? To know the financial position of any firm or company, we can say. Here we are going to study about the balance sheet of company, not firm. Okay, not sole proprietorship or not any partnership firm. Here we are going to discuss about the balance sheet of a company according to Schedule 3 Company Act. Okay, so whenever we used to prepare the we can say financial statement of the company of Schedule 3, it is prepared in vertical, right? In vertical form it is being prepared. Earlier what we were doing, we were preparing the balance sheet balance sheet of horizontal form, right? Now what we are going to prepare, we are going to prepare with the vertical form. Okay, so already I have told you how to prepare the balance sheet, how to prepare what is the format of financial statement of the company. Now we are talking about tools of financial statement. What is the need of tools of financial statement? We know that financial statement we used to prepare to get the information about the financial position of the business. So if we talk about financial statement contains, so a financial statement, it contains the absolute figures, right? Absolute figures of which? Absolute figures of assets, absolute figures of liabilities, revenues, expenses, profit and losses. किसके? एक enterprise के. ठीक है? They do not reveal the earning capacity of any company or the liquidity of the financial soundness of the business. Okay, so they are not readily understandable to their user. So उसके लिए क्या होता है? If they are not showing, they are not revealing the earning capacity of the business enterprise and they are not readily understandable by their users, so hence they are analyzed to present them in a simple understandable form. So for this, for analyze to present them in the simple understandable form, various tools is being used for analyzing the financial statement of the company. These tools are, we can say, the first is comparative statement. Second one is common size statement. Third one is cash flow statement. And fourth one is ratio. There are 2 or 3 other tools also, but they are not in our syllabus. That is fund flow statement and break even point analysis. That is not our syllabus. So we'll discuss these 4 in the volume 2 book. Okay. And today what we are going to study, we are going to study the comparative statement. By helping these tools, with the help of these tools, we used to analyze the financial position of the business. Okay, we used to analyze how understandable it can become for the users. How easy it can become for the users. How can we know the earning capacity of the business enterprise? So we used to prepare the comparative statement. These tools we used these tools for what? For analyzing, right? For analyzing, we use these tools. Now, first we are going to talk about the comparative statement, right? The comparative statement is what? Comparative statement जो होता है हमारा, as हमें पता है, already we know, in order to estimate the future progress of the firm. कोई भी बिजनेस है, कोई भी कंपनी है, अगर उसको ये पता करना है कि हमारा फ्यूचर में कितना प्रॉफिट हो रहा है या फिर हमको किस तरह से आगे ग्रो करना है, इन ऑर्डर टू असर्टेन द फ्यूचर प्रोग्रेस ऑफ अ फर्म, इट इज वेरी नेसेसरी टू लुक इनटू द पास्ट परफॉर्मेंसेस. हमें कैसे पता चलेगा कि हम अभी ग्रो कर रहे हैं या हम डाउन हो रहे हैं? when we compare the performance with the past performance, when we compare the current performance with the past performance. So for this purpose, it becomes essential to make a comparative study of 2 years or more than 2 years of the business enterprise. When financial statement and figures for 2 or more than 2 years are set aside by side and facilitate the comparison, these are called the comparative statement. जब हम अपने बिजनेस एंटरप्राइज के 2 साल के डेटास को या 2 से ज्यादा साल के ईयर्स के डेटास को फिगर्स में और परसेंटेज के जब कंपेयर करते हैं, तो वो किसके थ्रू करते हैं? कंपैरेटिव स्टेटमेंट के थ्रू करते हैं. अब वो हम कैसे करते हैं? When the financial statement of 2 or more years of the same firm are presented and compared, it is known as inter-period comparison are being compared. Okay, so how to prepare this comparative statement? अब one thing I want to tell you people, that why it is so much necessary. You can see by this example कि when we used to prepare the profit and loss and whatever the things, only that is not necessary. That is not only balance sheet is not necessary. Balance sheet cannot give the absolute figures. That cannot give the absolute figures. Why? I'm giving you one example that you can see that what are the profits. Who is earning more profit? Suppose Ram is there and Shyam is there. Okay, Ram and Shyam, 2 partners are there, and Ram's sale is 10 lakh. Okay, Ram's sales is 10 lakh and Shyam's sale is 5 lakh. Okay, and if we talk about the profit, so profit is earned by Ram is 70,000. And the profit earned by Shyam is 50,000. So generally what happened, when we see these figures and we come to know, we just make our mind, make up our mind that what is this? This is the sale 10 lakh, sale भी ज्यादा हो रही है, प्रॉफिट भी 70,000 हो रहा है. Here इसका तो सेल भी कम है, अगर कंपैरिजन किया जाए सेल भी कम है और इसको प्रॉफिट भी कम हो रहा है. ज्यादातर अगर हम ये देखें कि राम और श्याम में कौन ज्यादा प्रॉफिट कमा रहा है, तो हम यही कहेंगे कि राम प्रॉफिट ज्यादा कमा रहा है. लेकिन when we used to compare with the absolute figures and the percentage, then what we can get, let's see. If we on the basis of sale, if we take out the percentage profit, so percentage profit will be profit upon sale into 100. Okay, here profit upon sale into 100. Now if we calculate it, then what we will get? We will get it with 7%. See, 7%. And if we talk about Shyam's profit percentage, how much? 10%. Right? How much? 10%. So here we can see that the percentage profit of Shyam is more than Ram. Okay, so that's what I want to say, that without absolute figures, without the taking out the percentage, one cannot determine what is the profit or what is the position of the business. Okay, so that's why the tools of financial analysis is being used. Okay, now we are going to discuss the comparative statement format. What is the format of comparative statement? The format of comparative statement is, first we have to write here comparative statement. Here we will write as year ended, right? here we will write this as of 31st March and whatever it will be given in your question, that we have to write. Now particular, here if we are going to prepare the comparative balance sheet, then we have to write here comparative balance sheet. Right? So particular, here what we have to write? We have to write whatever we used to write in the balance sheet. We have to write here the balance sheet which will be given in your question, the items. Okay. Now the second column will be note number. Note number. Third column will be for the current year, like 31st of March, suppose 2018's figure, now 31st of March 2017's figure. Okay. Right? Now अगर हम बात करें कि अब इसकी में कंपेयर कैसे करते हैं, तो according to the previous year we have to take out the increase and decrease. Suppose this is column A, this is column B. So here we have to calculate absolute change, means increase or decrease. Okay, and that's what we have to do. We have to A minus B, means how we will take out this absolute change by deducting the amount of 2017 from the amount 2018. A column is given this, so A minus B will be written here. Suppose here 5 lakh is written and here 3 lakh is written. So absolute change will become 2 lakh. Okay, one more thing. If here 5 lakh is written and 3 lakh written in current year, then this 2 lakh will be negative balance, and negative balance will be denoted with the bracket. Okay, if the means for this bracket is, that means this is the negative balance. Okay, so after that what we have to do? Now we have to take out the percentage. Okay, how we will take out the percentage of increase and decrease? For calculating the percentage of decrease, we have to take out the what we have to do? We have to take out the percentage on the basis of absolute change and the figure of 2017, means previous year's balance. So the formula we have to put C, whatever the increase and decrease will be there, that will become C and this will become D. Okay, so C upon B into 100. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? That whatever the increase and decrease answer will become, that will be written here. Then B 3 lakh into 100, and then whatever the percentage will become, that we will write here. Okay, so in this way we have to do these questions. This is the format, and in our next class we will be discussing about the practical question. This was the format. And one more thing I want to tell you, when we were using the horizontal format, in horizontal format there was two sides. One side was liabilities and other side was assets. Now in here, one side the assets will be, liabilities will be written, and this side will, the assets will also be written. Suppose here you have written equity and liabilities, as already I told you. Suppose whatever the things are coming here, then here we will do the total. Then again assets, and the things will be there, and then again here will be total. Okay, so in this way we have to prepare the format. In other video, next video, we will discuss the practical questions. Till then, thank you.